We are headed outside because I can hear a goat calling and it won't stop. So I don't know if it's separated from the herd. Oh, now they're all calling. But I don't know exactly what's going on. Where am I hearing this? I wonder if it's Tuptim. Hi, Birdie. Excuse me. I want to check to see how Tuptim's doing. I don't need... Are you okay? But I don't know. Tuptim doesn't look... Let's check Tuptim a little bit more. Tuptim, are you okay? You're walking. Are you just cold? Are you just cold? I know you seem to be walking. Yeah, you guys are walking so well too. Thanks. Yeah, thanks. Good job. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Silly goofs. Yeah, you're walking so well. Good morning. How's Miss Opal today? How you doing? Tuptim's eating. Birdie, you want some attention too? Well, it looks like everything's okay. But Tuptim was definitely the one calling. I recognized his call. And he is eating something. Well, it's best to come and check than not know at all how everything's going. But yeah, everybody seems totally fine over here. Today is an exciting day. I've actually been waiting anxiously for the opportunity to be able to do what I'm doing today. So, all of you guys know, if you live anywhere in this world, times are tough, really tough. All the prices are going up, the gas bills are going up, the housing is going up here in Canada, and food prices are going up, and it just seems like it just won't ever end. And so my husband, Sheldon, he does all the grocery shopping, and he comes home with these bills saying, yeah, you know, like a head of lettuce is over $5, and laundry detergent has gone up substantially, and there's just thing after thing after thing. Prices are just getting intense. And so seeing I'm not the person who can actually physically drive to the grocery store right now and actually get things done and try and help in that area, I have been the person at home trying to figure out how can we save money and how can we help ourselves that we aren't so reliant on the grocery stores. And as I've been in this course now for the last, it's been about a month and a half that I've now been in schooling to become a holistic nutritionist. I've been learning about a lot of benefits from just changing what we're doing when it comes to how we're eating, the products that we're using in our home, things that are toxic, all those kinds of things. And so I have been doing my part here at home, trying to figure out what are the next few steps that we need to take so that we can rely on ourselves a little bit more, but also that we can save some money and we can get healthier. And so today I am going to take you along with me. I am going to start planting. I refuse to spend $5 on a head of lettuce when I know all I need to do is start growing the lettuce here in my own home. So what do I have? I have my trays here. I have packages of lettuce seed that is just left over from my gardening last year. And I'm going to be planting this lettuce in these trays. So planting always means it's going to take some time. You're putting in a little bit of investment ahead of the payback. And so when it comes down to seeds like this, it's always good to see like how many days is it going to take for this to actually start becoming a benefit. And so I'm guessing right now on average, it's going to be like a month to 2 months till I'm actually going to start seeing some kind of fruit from it. It's not fruit. But I will start seeing benefits of planting this more likely in the month of January than now in December. If this is going to work, I think that this is something I'm going to start doing immediately. As soon as I see probably September coming, I will start planting seeds already so that I will be able to have seed or have greens the whole entire time. I'm hearing Tuptum calling again. That's very distracting. And by just saying that Tuptum's out there calling, he didn't call all the way until just now. I heard him again. I think I'm gonna put some baking soda out there and see if maybe he has a little bit of an upset stomach. But yes. So getting back to what I was saying, on average, most of this stuff I will be able to start eating in January. So right now it is the beginning of December. And so this is a bit of an investment. We're not just planting and getting food right away, but that is kind of that is the joy of farming. And that's the joy of planting, is that we know that it's a bit of an investment and it takes some time to see things grow, but it's always worth it. So let's get planting. So all I'm doing is I'm just filling this up with soil, and we want to make sure that it's filled well, because if I can make it happen, I don't want to transplant them into some other pot later on. I actually want to just keep them right here in this tray the entire time. So I want to make sure there's a lot of soil in there so that the roots have somewhere to go. So we're going to take some of these seeds and we're just going to start putting them in, and I'm just going to make a little ditch. Similar idea to when we're growing in the garden. I'm just going to make a little ditch, but I'm going to be planting one at a time. And honestly, I'm having faith that they're dropping in there because they're so little. They are so little. In this groove, I've made this groove right along here. And so now all I'm gonna do is I'm just going to close it up. So the only thing that's left to do now with that row is to actually mark it and make sure that I know what's coming out of the soil. That is always the worst, is when I I plant something, and especially with greens. When I plant something in my, because I have these garden boxes, they're raised beds, and in those raised beds, I call it my salad bar. And so then I just fill it up with greens, and I can go in there and I can grab spinach, and I can grab arugula, and I can grab like any kind of greens that I want. But sometimes I don't mark it properly, and then I don't know what I have in any area. Like, is that spinach, or is that like a different type of kale? Or no, well, you can tell the difference between spinach and kale. But there are some things that you can't. This thing looks dead. Let's see. This one might not be. So I'll just put that here on the side, and we've got one row planted. It's that easy. And I'm looking forward to seeing what exactly is gonna come out of this. But what I'm gonna start doing is I'm going to start planting something like this every other week. So if I'm planting every 2 to 3 weeks, if I kind of replant everything that I've planted just now, I have a guarantee that I'm going to actually have food that I will be able to eat continually. And that is the goal. The goal is to just go ahead and make sure that I have continued greens that I can eat throughout the entire year. And so I've decided that I'm going to do this now during the winter months, and starting in September, and then I'm going to go all the way through until I'm starting to see greens happening in my own salad bar. So I've already marked this, and what I've done on here as well is I've gone ahead, and my marker is just terrible, but what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've added the name, but then I've also put in the amount of days that it will take for it to actually get to full growth. And so for that one, it's only like 25 days. So that's really, really good. So we're just gonna plant the rest of this, and then we'll go on to the next step. You might be wondering, Candy, have you even thought through this? Our days are way too short. How in the world are you going to do this? And I agree, our days are way too short. I would not be able to grow this naturally without a little bit of help. And so what I did was I went on Amazon and I ordered some simple grow lights. And what we're gonna do is we're going to install these together. It's really awesome because most of the grow lights come with a timer right now. And so you can actually preset exactly how long you want these grow lights on. And so you want to make sure that your plants are getting optimal amounts of light, of daylight. And so what I'm planning to do now is I'm going to set these up so that early in the morning, these lights are already going to go on. They won't be going on during the night or in the evening, because they give off a really strange light and I don't really want to see that. So I figured while I'm sleeping instead, these lights can go on and we can start this daylight hours, artificial daylight hours for these plants so that they are getting the correct amount of sunlight throughout the day. So what I'm planning to do, I'm sitting here on the floor in my dining room, is these grow lights actually come with two options. You can either screw them directly into a wall or some piece of furniture, or they have the sticky tape that is on the back. And so I've opted to go with just the sticky tape. And so I've decided to take these grow lights and actually just stick them right directly underneath these shelves. And so that they'll be shining down underneath the shelves, and they will be giving light off to everything that I have here on the floor. And here, I'll give you an example. This is why you don't want to have these lights going while you're awake. They are this really bright purple color. It's not really an ambiance that I want to be looking at any point of my day. So this is going to be happening early in the morning before the sun comes up so that these plants are going to get the proper amount of sun that they need. So this is garbage. I stuck the first one on and it immediately fell off. So I don't think that this double-sided tape is actually very aggressive and it's not gonna hold anything up. Yeah, and now I'm trying to take this other one off and it's literally peeling the sticky tape in half, that it's not, it's not sticky at all. The sticky layer is stuck to this red tape. So it's garbage, completely garbage. But the lights aren't. So I'm gonna have to go with plan B. Oh, maybe. Okay, let's see how this one works. I really don't have much faith in it staying up there anymore. Not after what I just saw, but it won't hurt to try again. It hasn't fallen yet, but I don't think it's gonna stay. Oh well. Out really well. So this is what it looks like from a distance. We've got everything under the light. And it should, hopefully it works. We are heading back to check on Tuptim. It's been a couple hours. I don't hear him calling. I haven't heard him calling. I heard him calling before when I was talking to you. Now I heard him one more time, and so I figured, you know what, now is time. I have baking soda here. He's kind of lying in the same spot that he was in earlier, but I'm just gonna see if the baking soda might help him. Everybody's sleeping over here, but I'm waking them all up. Hey, Koa. Oh. Hey, Sammy. Let's see. How's this guy? Wow. How's this guy doing, buddy? Well, let's see. Does he need this? I know everybody else is like, oh, what is that? What is that stuff? Did I make you cough? He's just walking away. Did you like that, Opal? Yeah. You like baking soda, Opal? You guys are all so frosty. And look at, see, that is not normal. That Tuptim would go away from us. He's usually walking towards us, and you can see he's just uncomfortable. Well, Birdie, are you gonna take care of him for me? Are you? No, why not? I need you to. Okay. Oh yeah, I know. You like that too, eh? Well, we'll just have to watch out and see what happens. Well, that will be it for me today. I hope that you guys all have a wonderful day, and remember that you might have some limitations, but that doesn't mean that you're limited. So thanks for joining me. Have a great day.